You and I have been lied to about fitness over 40. Forget about chasing six packs and extreme workouts and glorifying soreness. And can we forget about the chronic cardio too? I'm Kat, I'm 44, and I think I could do some pretty freaking strong things. And I don't look like a fitness model, and that's by choice. And this is my husband, Cho, and we're certified coaches who have helped thousands of people over 40 build real sustainable strength. In this video, I'm gonna show you the 3 simple things that actually matter and actually work when it comes to fitness over 40. These are the same things that let us hike, bike, ski, paddle, and basically live an active, healthy lifestyle without obsessing over abs, the scale, or getting smaller. Plus, stick around for 3 bonus secrets that'll have you running circles around everyone when you're 85. You're probably, hopefully, already doing some physical activity for your health. Maybe you walk, maybe you swim, maybe you play pickleball. You might even have a cardio machine at home that you actually use. And that's awesome. Movement and exercise are non-negotiables. But here's the problem. For most people over 40, that's where the routine ends. You're doing cardio, but you're not doing strength. You're working your heart, but you're not working your muscles, your bones, your balance, or your power. And that's where things start to break down with age. This lady skipped her strength training.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
We're sending help immediately, Mrs. Fletcher.
Here's the good news. You don't need a 4-day-a-week gym routine to fix this. You just need a few movements, do them with good technique, be consistent, and you can completely shift the trajectory of your life. Strength training needs to be a part of your life if you want to be healthy, capable, independent, and just doing what you love when you're an older lady or an older dude. Here's what a basic fitness routine should look like for someone over 40, specifically for beginners. 2 days a week, you're going to want to do a 30-minute strength session. This is the part most people skip, especially the ladies, right? Most people over 40 skip strength training for 2 reasons. 1, they don't know where to start. And yeah, the space is overwhelming. Or 2, they're afraid of getting injured. But do you know what happens if you don't strength train after 40? You start losing up to 8% of your muscle mass every decade, starting in your 30s. That causes your metabolism to slow down. You lose bone density, which puts you at a higher risk of fractures. You get weaker, your balance declines, and your risk of falling goes way up. Your insulin sensitivity also drops, which puts you at a higher risk of diabetes and heart disease. And over time, you become less independent. This basically means you're going to be struggling to carry your own groceries, pick up your grandkid, wash your car, or even just get up off the floor. Also, you'll likely be taking more prescription drugs. So yeah, strength training is a non-negotiable if you want to be healthy, strong, and independent as you age. The good news is, starting in your 40s is not too late. In fact, it's the perfect time. Let's break down what those 2 strength sessions per week can look like, no gym required. You don't need any equipment to start. Eventually, you'll want to get a couple of weights just to give you more options in your training, but that's totally not required in the beginning. I've written a lot of programs for my students over the years, and it's actually pretty simple to put together an effective full body strength workout. You just need to pick 3 to 5 movements from a few key categories, and you've got a solid plan. These are the core movements that I always come back to when I'm writing a workout program for myself or for my over 40 students. Hip hinge. Hip hinges build your glutes, hamstrings, and back while teaching safe lifting mechanics that protect your spine and improve posture. Squat. Squats build strong legs, hips, and core, keep your joints healthy, and they help you sit, stand, and climb stairs with confidence. Upper body push. Pushing movements strengthen your chest, shoulders, arms, and core, improve shoulder mobility, and train you to push, lift, and carry with ease. Upper body pull. Pulling movements build a strong back, arms, and grip, improve posture, and protect your shoulders from injury. Single leg work. Single leg exercises improve balance, correct imbalances, and build strength from your feet and ankles up through your knees and hips. Floor and core. Core work builds deep stability to protect your spine, trains you to get up and down off the floor safely, improves balance and coordination, and strengthens the muscles that prevent back pain. It also promotes good posture. Carries. Carries build real-world strength, grip, and core stability, making your whole body more resilient. I wanted to help you understand the categories so that when it's time to build a workout or just follow one of ours, you actually know what's going on and why you're doing each movement. And once you have these patterns in your toolkit, you can build an incredibly effective strength routine in just 2 sessions a week. If you're thinking, okay, that's me, I'm the cardio queen or king, and I'm missing some of these pieces, you're not alone. That's why we created our free Fitness Over 40 assessment. It's a super quick quiz that tells you where you currently stand with strength, stability, cardio, and more. Plus, you get a beginner-friendly training plan that helps you build strength, keep your joints healthy, and have more energy every day. The link's right below this video, so go take the quiz. The second piece of your weekly routine is Zone 2 cardio. Think brisk walking, biking, or any steady state but low intensity effort that gets your heart working. Zone 2 cardio builds your VO2 max, which is just a fancy word for how efficient your heart and your lungs are at delivering oxygen to all your muscles, and then how well your muscles use that oxygen as fuel. A 2018 study found that people with a low VO2 max had up to a 500% higher risk of death compared to people with a high VO2 max. That makes VO2 max one of the strongest predictors of lifespan and health span ever studied. As Dr. Peter Attia says, VO2 max is the single most powerful marker of longevity. It's not a nice to have. It's essential if you want to live longer and better. The benefits are huge. Better metabolic health, more endurance and recovery, stronger mitochondria, and more energy for everything you want to do. For beginners who are getting started, that looks like 3 30-minute brisk walks per week. Over time, increase the time you spend doing Zone 2. You can also bike, swim, hike, or row, or whatever fits your schedule and your life. Use the talk test to make sure you're training in the right heart rate zone. Passing the talk test means you can speak in full sentences, but you're breathing a little bit heavier, like I'm doing right now. If you can sing, it's too easy. If you can barely get 3 words out, it's too hard. This is me passing the talk test. I'm Catherine Buck. I grew up in Seattle. My husband's Cho Lee. He grew up in Ontario. This is me not passing the talk test. I'm Catherine Buck. I grew up in Seattle. My husband's Cho Lee. He grew up in Ontario. Dr. Peter Attia explains in his book Outlive why doing just 30 minutes of Zone 2 cardio 3 times a week can literally add years to your lifespan and your health span. The final piece of today's fitness puzzle is steps. Every single day, aim to get 10,000 steps. A 2022 study found that adults who walked 8,000 steps per day had a 51% decreased risk of all-cause mortality compared to those walking just 4,000 steps per day. And risk dropped even more, up to about 10,000 steps per day. Translation, if you're only getting 2,000 to 3,000 steps per day, you're on the fast track to a higher risk of early death, diabetes, heart disease, and cognitive decline. Don't be sedentary. If you're sitting while watching this video, get up and finish watching the rest of it while walking around. If I can film while walking, you can watch while walking. Getting 10,000 steps a day also improves heart health, balances blood sugar, helps regulate hormones, supports weight management, boosts energy, and improves cognitive function and mood. It's probably the easiest, most accessible way to lower your risk of chronic disease as you age. Get your 10,000 steps any way you can. Running errands, taking the stairs, parking farther from the store entrance, quick 5-minute walk breaks, an after-dinner stroll. Vacuuming is great, cleaning is great, and an under-desk walking pad is also awesome. Getting your steps in small chunks throughout the day works best. Read Mark Sisson's book, The New Primal Blueprint, for a fantastic deep dive on how frequent, low-level movement, like easy walking, is key for keeping us lean, healthy, and free of chronic disease. Not sure where to start? Take the assessment quiz, links below. And you'll get a free workout to get you started. If you're getting 10,000 steps a day, doing Zone 2 cardio 3 days a week, and strength training twice a week, you're already doing 80% of what matters. But if you want to go from an A- to an A++ when it comes to being a fit, capable 85-year-old, here's the next layer. Balance training, power and explosiveness, and mobility and flexibility. We'll dive deeper into all 3 in future videos. If you're still here, gold star. That's Fitness After 40. Smart, simple training that keeps you strong now and when you're 85. And if you're a nerd like us and you want to go deeper, here are some of our favorite reads. And these are all audiobooks, so you can listen to them while you walk, obviously. Outlive by Dr. Peter Attia, Young Forever by Dr. Mark Hyman, The New Primal Blueprint by Mark Sisson, and Forever Strong by Dr. Gabrielle Lyon. Seriously, these books could save your life or the life of a loved one. If this resonated, please like and share it with someone who's on the same journey. We've got more for you, including a simple strength workout for complete beginners that you can follow along with step by step. So don't miss it. See you in the next one.